Hello everybody, in today's video I want to show you how to customize your Hashnode blog with custom CSS. You'll learn how to use custom CSS to make your blog look more professional, more personal and nicer. Before going further, I want to mention that I'm not a CSS master and my CSS knowledge is not at an expert level, so there might be other ways to achieve the same things. Therefore, don't judge me too harsh. Also, one more thing. The custom CSS feature is only available to Hashnode ambassadors. Therefore, to have access to this feature, you have to become an ambassador. But don't be discouraged because it's not that hard to become one, and you'll see why it's worth being one after watching this video. So watch it till the end. Now that I cleared everything and you are aware of all this stuff, we can start customizing our blogs. Let's jump straight in. We'll start with the home page of the blog and then we will move on to the other pages and article pages. This is how the blog will look like after making the changes, and I think it looks pretty good. To start from scratch, we have to reset the styles by going to the dashboard, custom CSS, and then erasing all of this. And now it should be gone and the blog should look like a default blog. Good. Now let's start with the components in the order they are displayed on the page. For example, let's start with the header. Let's right click on it and let's inspect it. We can see the class for this one is blog header. You can see it right here, blog header. So let's target that, blog header, and then let's add some margins, 0 at the top, 3 rem on the right, 0 at the bottom and 3 rem on the left. But we are not going to see anything because everything is plain white, so we have to add some more stuff. Let's add a border, 1px solid, and then let's choose this gray color, 333. Let's make the edges rounded. Let's choose 10px for the border radius. And now we should see some changes. Yep, you can already see the changes here. And maybe we could make this header even smaller. Let's see if we choose something like 4 rem. Let's see how it looks now. Yeah, not a big difference, but still. Now let's add that box shadow, 10px, 7px, 0, and then 333, and we should have that nice box shadow. Yup, here it is. So far so good. Before going further, I want to hide this theme switcher because as we go along, the design won't look as good on dark mode as it looks on light mode. You can see we already have problems here, so let's toggle it back. Let's see what's the class for this one. So let's inspect it and let's find the class. Yeah, it's blog theme switcher. So let's disable that. Blog theme switcher. And we can disable anything from the page with CSS by doing display none. Let's preview it. Yes, it's gone. No more theme switcher. That's good. Let's go further by making this title bigger, and then let's add this tagline under the title. And maybe we can remove this altogether. So let's inspect and see what's the class. It's blog title. You can see it here. It's as simple as this. So let's select blog title, font size, let's do it 2.5 rem and see how big it is. Sometimes you have to wait a lot. Yeah, this looks good in my opinion, but I still don't like this margin, so let's do it even more. Let's do like 10 rem. I think it's too small. And let's see now. Yeah, I like it more now. It looks much better. Now let's move this one. We can do this by using the after pseudo element, which is this one, after pseudo element. It's this one which adds content after your targeted element. So let's do that. It's the blog title after content. We'll have to just copy and paste that because I don't know it from the top of my head. And let's see how it looks. Okay, you can see that we have it here, but it looks horrible. It's as big as the title, it's bold and all that jazz. I don't like it. I don't want it to be like that. So we want to stack one on top of the other. We want to have a column instead of a row, and therefore we can use flexbox to achieve that. We will apply flexbox to the title and you'll see why and how. So let's just say display flex and then flex direction column. Let's see how it looks now. Good, they are on top of each other, but now title looks super big and I don't like it. Let's make it smaller first of all. So font size, let's do it 1 rem. We'll see if it's too big or too small. Font style, nor italic, sorry. And font weight, it's normal. Let's see how it looks. And yes, I like it. I like how it looks so far. Perfect. Now before moving further to other sections, let's improve this navigation bar. Let's use the same gray color as the box shadow when a tab is selected, when this navigation is active. Let's see what's the class for this one. And you can see it's blog nav active. So let's target that. Blog nav active. Let's make it the same gray color. And then let's make the text white. FFF. And I didn't do something right. It's color. Let's see how it looks. We should already see an improvement. And it looks so much better already. But the problem is that when it's in the hover state, you can see the text, it's white and it doesn't look that good. So let's change that to blog nav active. I forgot to add the hover, and let's delete this one. And let's add color, and we use the same gray we've used everywhere. Yep, good. That's good. Let's see how it looks in mobile view, and you can see it looks pretty bad. So let's target that. Let's see up to which point. Yeah, 760 maybe. Media only screen. Let me see if I write this correctly. Yep. And max width. Let's do it 850. And let's target the block header again. So let's do block header and let's choose another margin which is 0 and maybe 3, 0, 3. Let's see how it looks now. I'm really curious to see. The margin should be way smaller and maybe we can make it even smaller. Let's halve it. 1.5 rem and 1.5 rem. Does it work? Yeah, I forgot to add this. My bad. Yep, looks better in my opinion. And maybe we can make the text smaller as well. Or maybe let's leave it at 3 rem. Maybe it's a bit too much with 1.5. Yeah, it's better like this. And up to here, let's make the text and everything smaller. The title and this navigation. So let's do another media only screen and max width. What was the width? 570 px. Blog title, font size 1.5 rem and blog title after. Let's do font size 0.8 rem and let's see what's the navigation class. It's this blog subheader nav. You can see it here. And let's make this one small as well. Maybe we could try font size 10px. Let's see how it looks. It looks good. And don't worry about this. This will be fixed by the Hashnode team. I already passed the feedback and everything. So these buttons will be added in a hamburger menu. And when you click on that menu, you will get a list with all the pages. So that will be fixed soon. Okay, I like how the navigation looks. So maybe we can move further now. And let's remove this area altogether because it's a bit redundant. We have the title, we have my name, I mean, and the tagline here and here, and I don't care about this number of followers. Maybe in the future I'll move this picture up to here. So let's inspect it and see what's the class for this one. It's blog author card. So let's remove it. Let's target this class and let's use the display none. Let's see how it looks. Good. But now we have a problem with the margin and everything, but don't worry, we will fix that. Let's see what's this post card so we can target it. It's blog post card wrapper. Okay, I suppose this one we need to style because it's the wrapper for all this information. So let's see, blog post card wrapper. And we just have to copy this style at this point because we already have it here. And let's add some padding. Let's try 2 rem. And let's also add the background, a white background, and you'll understand why later, because we have to add an SVG background and we don't want to see that through the postcard. So let's preview it. Let's see what we did. Looks good. Maybe we can decrease this to 1.5 rem. And also let's see blog content area. We need to add some margin. Blog content area, let's add it this way: margin top 3 rem and margin bottom 3 rem. Let's see how it looks now. It looks good. And now let's play a bit with this one. Let's make the title a bit smaller and let's make this text smaller and italic as well. So let's see what's the class. It's blog post card wrapper, blog post card title. It's this one, blog post card title. Let's do font size 2 rem and let's see how it looks. It looks the same. Let's try to do 1.5. And while we are here, let's see what's this one. What's the class? It's blog post card brief. Until it loads, we can play with this one as well. And we could do font size 1 rem and font style italic. Let's see how it looks now. I like how it looks, but I want to make that text even smaller. So let's try 0.8. Let's see now. Yep, it looks much better in my opinion. Good, I like it. Now maybe we should add some background. So let's go to svgbackgrounds.com and let's select, let's see which one I like from here. I like this one. Blue is my color, so let's use this blue. Let's spin it a bit. Maybe we should do it like this. I'm not sure. Let's just use this. Something like this. Let's copy this and let's see what's the class for this background. It's BG white, so let's target that as well. BG white, and let's just copy paste this. Save style and let's preview it. You can see our beautiful background. If we wouldn't added the white background for these block cards, we could have seen the background through them, so we don't want that. Now let's test the mobile view and let's see how it looks. Maybe we have to make some adjustments, or maybe not. So far it looks good. I don't think we have to make any changes to the mobile view. It's actually good. I'm pleased with how it looks. What do you think? Do you like it how it looks? If you have any other suggestions, please drop them in the comments. Yeah, I think I'll leave the homepage like this. Now the next step is to go and modify the pages and the articles. So let's do that. And all we have to do is to reset it to start from 0. So let's do just that. Let's delete everything from here, save styles, publish, and it should be super plain. Yep, you can see there is nothing here. Let's start with what we already have. Let's just copy paste the background, the title, the navigation, and everything. So this is just something we can reuse. It's the same thing on all pages and we should already see the changes. You can see the header is working already. Let's just copy paste the media queries as well to make sure they work properly in mobile view as well. So let's save it, let's preview, and let's play a bit with it. Let's see if it looks alright. Perfect, it works as before. And what we have to do now is to find what's the class used for this content area. This is the H1, yeah, it's this one, blog page content. We need this class. Let's target it as always. First of all, let's add some padding. Let's use 1.5 RAM. Let's add background so we don't see this SVG background. Let's do a triple white as always, FFF, and we can simply copy paste everything from here. Let's paste it and let's see how it looks. Ta-da! It looks awesome already. Let's see how it looks in mobile view. It seems to work alright, there are no issues. So yeah, that's all for pages. Pages are super simple on Hashnode. There is not much to them. So with a few copy and paste you can finish everything. Because this is the header, we are going to reuse the same styles on all places like articles, pages, homepage and so on. And then we only have this content area which is super simple and there is not much to it. You can do even more. You can use the after and before pseudo elements to, I don't know, to add stuff here or here. You can customize the title, the links, the bullet points, everything. This is just the tip of the iceberg. That's all about pages. Let's build it from scratch. Let's delete everything. Let's save, publish, and see if everything is reset. Yep, everything is from zero. The first step we can do is to copy everything we did for the pages, because we can reuse the same stuff for header, for the background and so on. So let's copy everything from the pages and let's just delete this stuff which only relates to pages, this class. So let's delete this and let's save it, publish it, and let's see how the blog looks now, the article. So far so good. We only have to modify the content area, the read next articles and the comments. So let's do just that. Let's see what's the wrapper for this one. Blog post detail card, blog post area. Good, we need this one. Let's target this class and let's add margin top 3 RAM 0, 3 RAM 0, 3 RAM at the top and at the bottom. Let's see if it works properly. Yep, we have 3 RAM at the top and the bottom. Let's see the bottom as well. Let's make this even smaller so we can see. Yep, you can see it's here. Okay, the next thing is to find the article wrapper, but before going further, let's customize this image, and we can already see the class of this image by hovering over it, and the class is post cover. So let's create some round corners. Post cover, border radius 15 pixels, and let's see the changes. Good, now we can go further. And this is the blog content main, and this is what we are going to customize. Let's see how it looks in mobile view at the moment. It seems to work fine, so let's do that. Let's target blog content main. Let's copy the same styling, which is this one, and let's see how the changes look like. Okay, we have this, but now we have to add some margin. 800. Okay, let's add a background first. Background triple F as always, and maybe some padding 1.2 RAM. Let's leave it like this, and let's do here media only screen and max width 800 pixels. Blog content main. Let's do the shorthand actually. 3 RAM 0, 3 RAM, and now we should see some changes. Let's see now. Perfect, I love it. Now it works as it should. Let's make this smaller and let's make it as big as possible. Now we have this issue with these ones, so let's add some margin. We add the margin here, margin right 3 RAM, and let's see how it looks. Good, Let's click on it. Okay, it's good enough, but we have a problem here at 488. It's because of this margin, right? Let's see if we add a margin to the left as well. Let's see if it fixes that. Yep, now everything looks perfect. The next thing is to customize the similar articles. First of all, I want to remove my details from here because I'm the only one who writes on this blog and I don't think this is necessary. So let's remove my name and my picture, and the class is blog similar author wrapper. So let's take that, let's target it, and let's use the mighty display none, and we should see it. We shouldn't see it anymore, and it's gone. Okay, now what we have is to add the same styling to these cards, and the cards are blog similar article wrapper. Let's just copy this and let's do this article. Now let's add the same styling, border radius and everything, and let's add margin 0 at the top, 1 rem, 0 at the bottom, 1 rem, and we added 1 rem left hand side. Let's see if it works properly. So far so good. It looks super good. It's exactly what I wanted. Now let's play with the comments. This is fine. Let's see what's the wrapper for the comments. Is blog comments section wrapper. Let's take that, and again the exact same thing like here. Let's publish it and let's see how it looks in a very small view. Good. Maybe we could add some padding. Let's add a padding of 1.5 rem. So let's see how it looks. Good, I like it. It looks good. So what we can do is to add a padding here, a margin, sorry, because I see that it's not working properly for some reason. Or even better, we can add a margin for this one, blog content sidebar, and let's see, up to 800. Margin top, let's give it 2 rem. Let's see how it looks. Yep, better. No more stacked on each other. Okay, from my point of view, it looks super good. And this is all I'm going to do for the article page. Feel free to play more with it. Feel free to add more stuff. Like I said, the sky is the limit. So go ahead and hack it. That's the end. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember that this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are many ways to achieve the same thing, and you can go even further with your customization. The sky is the limit. I would be curious to see if you like this video, and I would appreciate it if you'd reply and tell me in the comments whether you like this video or not, or if you plan to customize your blog, or if you don't have one, if you plan to join Hashnode. I'm super curious and interested to see what you think, so feel free to drop some comments below. Thank you!